What's up, guys? It's your boy 3Ghouls1Yorick here. Doing this time Yorick versus Renekton, just because I promised I would finish the series on my guide. So here we go. It's actually like I think this is one of like the top 3 easiest matchups for Yorick. Renekton doesn't really have the burst to kill you through your sustain, and at the same time he's not that great. He doesn't scale that well, so you almost like, as long as you don't get ganked to fall behind, I think you almost be able to outperform him at all stages of the game. As for the mouse trees, 21-9 as usual. I don't think I ever use 9-21 on Yorick unless I know that I'm going into a 1v2 lane. Ignite, because you're gonna want to get killed him. And for runes, I took the magic resist blues instead of the cooldown reduction blues because they have an at least mid, a fizz. An at least jungle, a fizz mid, and a Renekton's ult does magic damage. That's not huge anyway. It's not the reason I took it. The main reason I took it is because they have an at least jungle and a fizz mid, so the magic resist is gonna be helpful in case fizz tries to roam or really when at least ganks me. So once again, I'm being an idiot here. I'm just AFKing in base. Instead, I should be helping out my team by covering somewhere over, say somewhere over here. Well, you shouldn't exactly over here because that could be dangerous if they come from here and face check. But either way, it would be better to actually just use my ward here, and then I can stay here or ward here and stay there. But anyways, I decide, if you feel like the buff is gonna, actually, let's go here. Let's say they're invading this blue buff. Like, I see them coming, but a lot of times when people invade, if they just see you present, like, if they know that they're taking your jungler's blue, they will just leave it because the jungler will be scared for his own blue, so they will just leave. That's why, yes, you will see here, before I go to top lane, at 155, I always walk past blue buff just to make sure that it's there. Even if they were invading, I'll just walk through it just to see if they decided to actually take it or not. Obviously not exactly at 155 in that case, because then I could be waiting the brush to kill me. But yeah, I'd say you play this very similar to the irelia matchup, except that it's even easier. Except for the first 2 levels, of course, because Renekton is stronger than irelia for the first 2 levels, 3 levels even. But push 6, it's even easier because irelia becomes a threat once she gets a few points in W. You still can win it, but it becomes a little harder. So here I'm doing the normal CS routine. Notice how by 2:30 they're usually at the red, and then at 3 they will be at top lane. Just making sure to get every single CS, trying to punish him for every single CS that he takes. But as I said, it's Renekton. I got level 2 first, so giving me a bit of bullying potential in the lane. And I have more minions. This is one thing, when you have more minions in the lane, you have a way higher bullying potential than the enemy top laner, because you gain an advantage over him naturally with your minions, because if he tries to trade with you, they'll do a lot of damage on him. And my Lee Sin is invading the least jungle, so now I know I'm safe even though it's 3. That's why I didn't like ward or go play defensively. Elise is trying to run away. Elise is running away. Will he get her? No, she gets him. That's my bad, I could have moved there faster. But I think we can get a Renekton here. I think we can get Renekton. Fizz gets me. Okay, well, you see my mistake there? Wait, let me go back. Well, wait. Okay, so let's go back here. So I have that wave pushed. I could definitely go up out Lee, but I didn't want to make it too obvious. So I'm just trying to trade with Renekton, trying to keep him in lane so he doesn't move there. Lee starts fighting her. At this point, I could have started moving. I don't think Renekton would be able to follow me that well. But at this point, I definitely... Look, instead of going back like that, I should have ran here. I could have did like a flash E on her and gotten a free kill. So I made a mistake over there. Veigar picks it up though, like Veigar gets there before Fizz, so he makes it okay again. I don't think Fizz can kill him. Well he can, but he has flash, so he can't. But yeah, see that definitely could have gone better for my team if I didn't make that mistake there. So at this point, this is not good for me. Not good at all, because I died while I had more minions than Renekton. So my minions are pushing onto his tower. So when I go to the lane, I think he's going to get more XP out of this than me. Not just that, not only that, he will also have me be under his tower, so I'm gonna be very vulnerable to gank. I don't actually remember exactly what happens this game because I looked through all my Renekton games with Yorick on my lore recorder. A lot of them were a stomp. A lot of them, I wanted to pick one where it didn't seem like was a complete stomp. I didn't go through them, but I remember this guy like top 10, top 5 Renektons on the EU. So I'm going back to the usual routine of doing small trades. As you can see, he can't really all-in me. Maybe when he has 50 rage with Q, I should be careful, probably. Same thing. So here, Elise wants to get a gank on me. Is he gonna get it? No, no. I think I should. No, actually, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, that was a bit mistake for me. I shouldn't have warded there. I should have definitely warded into tribe, especially versus someone like Elise, you know. And there's a big wave rule that I didn't apply. You know, I said it in my guide. There's a big wave rule, like when there's a super big ass wave coming towards you, you're not supposed to go for like a trade, because if the jungler's there, you will die and you'll lose a ton of minions, which is exactly what I did. So actually, I played this lane very badly, very badly, and you can see that. This is a good thing for you to like learn from. So pay attention to if you feel like going back and seeing it, just go back to like 430. You'll see that when Lease was coming towards top, first of all, I didn't water the Tribush, which is dumb. Second of all, I had there's like a big wave coming, and I'm just trying to trade confidently. That's even more dumb. So now Renekton has quite the edge on me. I buy a ton of mana potions since I couldn't afford my tier of the goddess, so I decided, you know, to get as many mana potions as possible to be able to sustain him in lane. Kind of fucked at this point. Not sure how I come back from it. Here we're going to... But, you know, this is actually why I told you guys, like, overall, the matchup is quite easy. Because you see, Renekton has like a 10 CS on me. He has he's 2 Dorans ahead of me. And yet, I can kind of trade with him. And I can disengage him very easily. Because when he E's on you, you can Q and run away. So, Lee Sin's here. It's good. Oh, that's really good. Okay. This could actually just be my comeback into the game. See see, this is a mistake a lot of top laners make. Like once they get ahead, they get overconfident. Actually, once you're ahead, I would suggest you not to get overconfident, because you're already ahead. So you may as well just only do something like super aggressive like that once you know that the enemy jungler, like once you see him with a mid ward or a bottom lane ward, or at like 7. So I guess the main reason he didn't expect it is because, you know, by 7 minutes, junglers usually start to prepare for the second round of buffs. But Lee Sin didn't want to do that. He instead decides to go top, which costs him his red buff, by the way. But I think it's gonna be worth it, because by doing this, it just put me back into the game. I got my tier of the goddess now. I felt like that was gonna be a tough phase for me when he had 3 Dorans. I had to one Doran's shield and just potions. Now I have Tear of the Goddess. I can definitely trade with him way more often and even sustain on minions with my E. So we're going back to the lane. See, just Q. I don't need to, yeah, disengage with after doing Q. Notice that. Oh yeah, notice here where I freeze with my ghouls. I mentioned that before. How you can freeze with ghouls. Lee Sin thought he could get a kick on him before his E, but unlucky there. So here we're going to go for oh, this is the only good part here is that I flashed early. A lot of times, what the fuck are they doing? Look, that's just a solo Q throw. That's just a big solo Q throw. You know, a lot of times, even myself, I've done it. Let's say you're getting ganked, and Elise is just about to throw her cocoon or something. You try to dodge it first, and you end up dying, or you like try to wait for her to E on you, then you try to flash away, and you end up dying for it or losing a lot of HP. Actually, the only good thing that I'm happy that I did there was that I took the decision to flash early. Sometimes people take the decision. You see it a million times, even in challenger games. Some people take the decision to flash too late, and by the time they flash, it's so easy to follow up with them that they just end up dying anyway, and they wasted their flash for nothing. A lot of times, it's better to be safe than sorry. So, although Renekton's getting quite a bit of help against me, I should have played this better. I've made myself way too vulnerable to ganks in this lane. I should have definitely warded better as well. I still think the lane could be mine though. He can't really outtrade me, see? Even after all the things that he got, see, he just... I'm still bullying him. But definitely, I've made some mistakes here where that you can learn from. Mostly, which is something that I've highlighted in my guide a ton, is super easy to get ganked as Yorick, so that's why I gotta play smart else you'll fall behind. Like biggest the thing that why the biggest reason I see Yorick's failing is they always cry that they're getting ganked. Like I'm I'm not sure why this mentality is widespread, but a lot of times like people will blame their jungler for not ganking when they get ganked, but a lot of times it's your fault for getting ganked. You're not supposed to. Like just because you got ganked once and died doesn't mean your jungler has to gank you once and kill the enemy laner. It's if you got ganked once and died, it's most probably your fault. So to be able to climb and improve, you really need to focus on yourself, not on what your teammates could have done better. Especially something that's getting ganked as a top laner. Apart of the difference between a good top laner and a bad top laner is how vulnerable they are to ganks. You notice the good top laners don't set themselves up for ganks; they know how to avoid them. But of course, there's a lot of times junglers often go mid and bot in season 4 anyway, so you're not really gonna be playing safe for that long anyways. I think I could dive him here. I have ignite in full combo. I could probably dive him next wave if he stays. If he stays, I think I'm gonna die. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it, dudes. I'm really feeling the dive. Are you guys feeling it? I think you're feeling it too. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Uh, well, let's just say I could have played it better. But anyways, I ulted myself in time, so I decided to use my ult, to get myself some CS to clear the wave. Didn't fully clear it, but better than nothing. What the heck? Oh, well played by them, I guess. So here we are once again. At this point, but yeah, you see, even after like all the advantages he had on me, I'm still able to win him. It's pretty clever of him to go for Hex Drinker, because once he goes for Hex Drinker, you know my E and W are magic damage. Oh yeah. You know, one thing I forgot to highlight. I'm sorry, guys. You have your W and Q. W is magic damage. Q is physical damage. Since he's going for magic resist, I decided to do Q first. And since we're trading a lot, I already mentioned this. Like you do W in lanes where you're not 1v fighting, dueling a lot, just poking. But in lanes where you're dueling a lot, it's better to go Q second. So here I do Q second. So he's trying to trade with me, but it's hopeless. I see at least that Drake, my team shows me that, so I know I can trade with him as much as I want. It's just a 1v1 at this point of the game. So one thing you should always do is keep your eyes out on where the enemy jungler is. Just so you know when you can go aggressive and when you can't. So one thing you see here is I'm not afraid to use my EM minion, because I know that I have a ton of mana. He's trying to trade with me, but I don't think it's a good idea. I'm gonna freeze with ghouls here? No. I get a Muramoon because I feel like I'm pretty alpha in this lane. I'm just gonna sustain with EO minions probably. Yeah, called it. So here's gonna try to trade with me. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. You can't. You can't. He can't. Oh, come on! Come on! Get him! Yeah. Okay, so there's a kill. See? Easy lane, really. Even though he was ahead. Like, if I had his advantage that he had on me in the early game, and like the super early games, he would have been like 0-10 by now. This is why I consider this one of the top 3 easy matchups for Yorick. So my team is doing quite a bit of work. Like we're 1k goal behind, but it's not so bad because once team fights get rolling, I will show my presence over Renekton. Renekton's gotta be like probably 1-5. It could be a little bit useful, but she's not gonna be anywhere near as useful as I will be in team fights. That's one thing I'm sure of right now. Plus we have the Veigar. We could one shot Ashe. We're going to show. Huh? No, 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 never mind. I'm dumb. Here, I'm just gonna go check on blue. Maybe I'll even help Veigar take it. Yeah, seems like that's what I'm gonna do. It's kinda unnecessary, but I felt like you're doing a good gesture. Actually, oh yeah, okay, never mind. I'm taking it for a 15-minute Baron. This is it. This is it. This is it. How did I not see that? I even put the pink ward. So, this is how you do the 15-minute Baron. You rotate your ghouls to tank it. You want to AA from max, make your ghouls tank it C. This is actually the upside of when they change his ghouls so that they actually give gold when they die. This is like the only upside to it. You can use it to do Baron. And yep, see that? See that? I could even summon my own Revenant to tank it. No one expects it. A lot of people expect it now though, because they know me. In Diamond 1 Solo or Challenger, they expect it, so I can't really do it as often anymore unless I'm playing at 5 AM where people are high or something like that. Oh, so Listen almost gets caught here. Trying to help him, just summon a W to slow them away. His Rex is going on Lee Sin. I'm trying to get him away. I do my ult on Lee Sin. Why is Lee Sin going out? I ulted you, dude. Okay, well, he died, so he has to go back in now. So, just because I go to, he manages to save Caitlyn. We're actually the winners of this fight. Okay, I'll kill her here. I'm pretty sure I'll kill her here. This is what I love about Yorick, when someone just gets caught instead of you all Q position and you're just there to save the day. You know what I was hoping with my W there was to block Morgana's Q, but I didn't do it early enough. If maybe I like did it in front of me, it would have worked. So yeah, as I said, once team fights get going, I can pick here. I can pick them here. I'm gonna get a triple. A triple. This is a room for a triple. Oh yeah, come on, give me the triple, baby. Yeah, yeah, I got it. Yeah, guys, like I said, once team fights get going, I'm gonna be worth much more than their Renekton. As you can see that. Oh. So Drake is to be up soon, I think, since we're judging from our pings. Drake's supposed to be up soon, so we're probably just going back, preparing for it. So yeah, it's up. Renekton is actually quite ahead of me in CS. He's gonna be like 40 CS ahead of me after he gets that big fat wave at top, but I don't care because I'm helping my team win. The Baron plus triple, and the Shizzle, the ultimates. As I told you, this is like one of the top 3 easiest matchups for Yorick. So if you're sick of Renekton just bullying you, just take Yorick and show them who's the fucking boss of the lane. Cocoa Pops. Remember that cereal? I used to love it when I was a kid. But yeah, at this point we're rotating bottom lane. Renekton has Ignite, so I know that he can't just perma split push. If he perma split pushes, we're gonna punish his team pretty hard for it. So we're just rotating bot lane because it's the outer tower, along with top lane of course, but we decide to go bot lane first. Oh my god. We might get a kill. My team is scared, but I'm stupid. I'm definitely stupid. I'm very stupid. I don't know why I went solo like that, but I managed to ulti myself. Maybe I'll make use of it. Oh. Oh. But yeah, that was like I'm not gonna say that just was my fault only, because my team could have also been there to back me up earlier, because I was pamping in it. But one thing that not just me do it. I see a lot of players in solo queue doing it. Like when you want people to group and they're not grouping, just don't try to force it too hard. Just let it go. If you try to force it too hard, it's gonna end up backfiring on you. It's not good. Now they've got a lead once again. That was throwy. Now they're gonna get Drake. They're gonna have like a 3k gold lead. We could probably still win 5v5s easily, though. I'm quite sure about that. Yeah, they get Drake. And they get Annie as well. Do they get... Annie gets Fizz. She dies so close. A Renekton... Oh, worth. This guy's like the Annie bot of EU West, I swear to God. So here we should probably just group. I'm quite confident we can win a 5v5. Let's see why. First of all, Yorick is like a direct counter to Fizz's burst. Like, Fizz, you wanna burst my AP mid? I will ulti him. You wanna burst my Caitlyn? I'll just ulti her. You wanna burst my Annie? Fuck her, she's not worth it. But yeah, you get the drill. And here I do a very stupid play once again. That was my mistake. Solo queue is it's a wonderful place. So we're just trying to force another group. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Am I really doing it again? No! No, this is actually not so bad. This is not so bad. This is actually good. This is actually good. They blew their engage on me. I think this is gonna backfire for them. So here I'm just trying to do as much disruption as I can. Never mind. I thought it would be good, but it's not so good. We could have gotten out with like 2 for 3, but I'm dumb. See, that's just like, this is what you're not supposed to be doing. Getting overconfident, overextending. Oh, try. Good try. My inner bronze is like don't show on a lot of display this game. Yeah, we get kills here. Nice. Picking up them bitches. We still can win 5v5 though, so we should probably just group. I think you'll learn more when you see me doing those stupid fuck ups as well, you know. Actually, that's probably not true. Um, well, if I just don't get caught and we get a good engage, like I can get caught, but not get caught when my team's so split away, and we get a good engage, just our team comp looks so much better to me. Especially because Renekton is kinda impactless in comparison. As long as I don't stop throwing, so if I keep throwing, I'm gonna be impactful, but not for my team, for the enemy team. So, of course, the group here, Baron is up. We've won a group for it. Of course, you know the good old like bot lane. Their bot lane is pushing big time. If we can afford to go bot lane, bot lane will goes Baron. A lot of things I see when smurfing is like, let's say the enemy AD carry would go bot lane at this point, and we don't have AOE magic damage. Like, say if we had Ziggs or Lux, it would be understandable, but we don't have that, so the enemy just gets Baron and we get fucked. My team gets engaged on. I managed to ulti Zerath. So see, yeah, this is great. Fact that I got to ulti him. He gives us a ring. He helps me while my team peels for Caitlyn. We get the kill on Elise. We get the kill on Ashe. Okay, you want to break down the team fight? Let's do that. Let's try to do that. Okay, okay. Just or like here. But yeah, he gets a catch on Morgana, so the Fizz tries to engage on Caitlyn. He sees him killing Veigar. I ulti on Veigar. I try to slow Renekton. I help Veigar keep Ashe and Elise away from my team while they pick up or kill on Fizz and Renekton. So now after my team's clean up and protected Caitlyn, we get to kill their Elise. We finally get into their Ashe, get the kill in Ashe, and that's team fight for us. And maybe we won't get the kill in Ashe. But yeah, that was well played by Veigar, and that was lucky, quite lucky that I got there in time. You know, I was mashing my R as I'm running towards Veigar, and I actually managed to ult him once he's like 5%. So I'm glad that worked out. If I didn't get my ult on him, this could have backfired hard, like me being missing in action. But it worked out well. Glad it did. Well, yeah, as you can see, as long as we get a good 5v5 engage, our team comp is way superior. I can deny their burst. Like, see, Ashe and Elise decided to go on Veigar, while Fizz decided to go on Caitlyn. Fizz can kill Caitlyn alone, but they managed to kill Veigar after waiting like 10 seconds. But I just ulti him up again, and we keep them in fight while my team just cleans up their tanks. So Veigar gets another catch on Ashe and flashes away. This is like iron for us. Could be quite risky because maybe Elise would steal, but I believe in the Elise in Q's might combo. Baron does no damage on Yorick, so it's actually like, let's say you've killed one person, but the rest of the team is still alive, you could actually use Baron to bait them since it does almost no damage on you, so it's actually quite good to use it as a bait when you're Yorick. Once they come here, you could start fighting while you tank the Baron, but, you know, my team's just poking them away. They get a kill on Renekton. Just tanking the Baron. At least wants to steal. Oh, the stun! The stun. Ah. Oh. Wow. Seems like Elise just got Baron dudes. Well, or time 9 Lee Sin. So here we're going in again. Like, don't give a fuck, just group. So once you go Baron, just get Drake. She's dead. We can 5v4 them even if they have Baron buff. Baron buff doesn't equal one person. It's one ridiculous thing I've seen sometimes. Like, say you're not even, you say you're even in gold, and the enemy's like 80 carry is bottom. Your team doesn't want to engage because it's like, they got Baron. Dude, they got Baron, but we are 5 and they're 4 and we're equal, so what are you so scared? But they got Baron. There's this kind of fear in people. The Baron buff turns the enemy champions into some sort of raid boss, but it gives you 30 AP, 30 AD. The biggest part of Baron buff is the insane AP generation, which helps you siege down and things like that. But still, that wouldn't make them 45 you if you're not far behind, if you're not behind them already. So don't overestimate Baron buff. Like sometimes people even see an opportunity to get a pick on someone, but they don't want to take it because it's Baron buff. I can understand when it's backfired, but sometimes it's like free and yeah, people leave it just because they have that phobia from Baron buff. They think it will fuck them wherever they go. So we're grouping again. At this point, in this game, I decided not to go for Mercury's because in lane I needed the cooldown reduction to be able to trade efficiently since it was trading often with me with Renekton. So I went for cooldown reduction boots and randoms. I already spoke about this build in my guide, and you can check my guide to see all the sort of builds that I do. We want to try to make a trap here, maybe make some sort of catch, but and it goes back. Just gonna try to front line, want to bait and engage on me perhaps. I'm super tanky at this point. Oh yeah. Oh, does he? Does he? Oh, come on. So Lisa's pretty low here, but I don't think we could engage. What the fuck was that randomness? Maybe Annie could. She has flash and all, but no. We decide to just stall it out because we don't have our Veigar combo, and his bully was good because it forced them to go back. Which is what we want to do is try to stall the game until the Baron buff is gone away. Because at the same time, while you could 5v4 a Baron buff, you don't want to throw the game versus a Baron buff by trying to fight against it because your team is overconfident, which I've actually seen happen just as much as people being too overscared of the Baron buff. So you always need to find some sort of balance between things. Like there's a balance between aggression and defense. You don't want to overdo one aspect and just completely forget about the other. We were trying to make a trap. If we get a good engage with E from Veigar or any flash out. Oh, close one. This missed by like 1 centimeter. Caitlyn is quite strong, so I can just ulti her. But they try to engage them. Are they engaging on me? Are they engaging on me? So Elise dies. He goes on Fizz. Fizz dies. This is perfect example of people being desperate when they get Baron buff and they know they're losing control of the game, so they want to join engage. You remember Season 3 World Championship? Remember when which team was Nuke Duck playing for back then? Nuke Duck, when he was playing as Fizz and they were ahead of this Korean team. Not sure which team it was, or maybe it was Evian Royal. Oh, they were versus Oh My God, OMG, for a Chinese team, and they were super ahead on them. Not super, like 5k gold ahead, but that was like a lot in Season 3. They had the worst team comp though, and they knew that OMG has better team fight with their skills. So Nuke Duck, they try to engage on me again. This is not mid game. I have a lot of defensive stats at this point. So yeah, listen, it's just ripping pepperoni, small sacrifice for the greater good. See, they're just doing no damage on me. That's why I love Yorick. Oh, Caitlyn gets caught, but I have my ult up. I have my ult up. Oh yeah, she's revived though. She's gonna kill him, and she's gonna kill Elise too. Just Yorick, man. Just Yorick. Okay. It's pretty much GG. I think, unless we someone like disconnects or we do an ultimate throw, I think this game is ours. Super tanky, don't even need to like try to play smart anymore. Just go in like a mongolite, tank all the damage. So here I am. Wanna force a rotation after you get mid. Oh yeah, you know one thing after you get mid lane inhibitor, you don't want to hang around mid because what the fuck are you gonna do hanging around mid? You want to force a top or bot lane rotation instantly. Or don't farm your jungle either, because for like Christ's sake, um, inhibitor gives you a lot of mid presence. Someone will eventually have to go mid lane to defend that pushing super minion wave. And when that someone is going to mid lane to defend that super minion wave, you and your team should be ready to siege another lane as 5v4 because who gives a fuck about towers in late game, right? Unless they have someone like Ziggs, but Ziggs is just one of those champions that I hate. Because it's just all solo queue games for 1 hour, even if he's losing. So they catch Veigar here, but I can ulti him. See, after all the pings, he still gets caught. He does work with the ult. He does work. Wow. Whoa. Why are they? Well, so this is actually quite good that I managed to ulti Veigar because he took Elise and Ashe to low HP. If I didn't ulti Veigar, they would be full HP, and this Baron would be completely free. And you know what I just said rhymes. They would be full HP and Baron would be completely free. But we get a kill on Elise, and he decides to engage Androzonias. They're trying to run away at this point. It was pretty dumb of them to start Baron to begin with. It's going on Caitlyn, but she's gonna live. And this Baron is ours. We get an ult. Let's go back Renekton. Anyways, oh, we end the game. Never mind. That actually just, yep, GG, no re. But yeah, guys, you see the power of Yorick ult in team fights, especially in solo queue team fights where everything's so unorganized and no one expects it. They go full on the carries, and you're like, no, you just ult the carries. You take we take the nexus here, and it should be a good game for us. But people just want to try to get a kill over there at BM. Anyways, as you can see, guys, even though I got camped early game, I made some pretty fatal mistakes with making myself vulnerable to ganks, and I also gave them the opportunity to get ahead of me. I made Renekton get ahead of me. I was still outperforming him in every aspect of the game. This is why Renekton is like top 3 easiest matchups for Yorick, and if you want to shit on Renekton, show them who's a real lame boss, just try. You could just probably get it from this. It's simple enough. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the subs, all the likes. Love you. Until next time.